Hi guys, welcome to another video from Little Too Simple. If you're anything like us, you would have watched the movie The Big Short and probably loved it. The film shows how a small group of nerds predicted the 2008 financial crisis years in advance, bet against the market, and made a fortune when the market finally crashed. The very fact that The Big Short became a box office success shows we're not alone in being fascinated by it. Human nature tends to admire people who beat the odds. But what most people don't know is this: for every successful Big Short, there are dozens of failed ones. Some failures were so disastrous that they wiped out life savings and ended careers. This video is about one such big shot that went horribly wrong. And we're not talking about it because the person lost everything. We're talking about it because he rose from the ashes and is today considered one of the most successful investors of all time. In fact, his hedge fund is the largest in the world. So, who is this person? How did he lose it all and then come back stronger? Let's find out. We're talking about none other than Ray Dalio, the founder of Bridgewater Associates. Bridgewater is generally regarded as the world's largest hedge fund, a title it has held for nearly a decade. Today, Ray Dalio is admired for his success, but his early career tells a very different story. In fact, in 1982, Dalio nearly lost everything. Ray Dalio didn't come from money. His parents were ordinary working-class people, and as a kid, he did odd jobs, mowing lawns, shoveling snow, and running a paper route. At age 12, while working as a golf caddy, he met Wall Street professionals who took a liking to him. Some even invited him to family dinners, where he got his first taste of investing. One connection led to a summer job at a small trading firm, and soon, Dalio was investing his own earnings in stocks. By high school, he had built a portfolio worth thousands of dollars. Dalio's early wins boosted his confidence. He began trading riskier assets like commodities. After finishing his undergraduate degree and then his MBA at Harvard, he was already a successful trader. Landing a Wall Street job was easy. He first worked as a commodity futures trader at the New York Stock Exchange and later at several investment firms. But this is where his problems began. Dalio was never one to follow rules or hierarchy. He liked doing things his own way. This clashed with company policies, and he repeatedly found himself in trouble. The breaking point came on New Year's Eve, 1974. After a night of drinking, Dalio got into an argument with his boss, and ended up punching him in the face. His career as an employee ended in less than 2 years. After being fired, Dalio realized he'd never be happy working for others. So, in 1974, he founded Bridgewater Associates. Despite his rebel image, many still recognized his talent. Several of his old clients joined him at Bridgewater, giving him a strong start. Over time, more and bigger clients signed up, and by 1981, he was running a highly successful hedge fund. As Dalio's success grew, so did the risks he took. In 1982, he made a massive bet that the market would crash. He put nearly all his firm's money into this prediction. But the opposite happened. Instead of collapsing, the market entered a strong bull run that lasted 5 years. Dalio lost everything: his money, his clients, his reputation. His firm was reduced to just one employee, himself. He even had to borrow money from his father to cover family expenses. What came next is what makes Dalio's story remarkable. Instead of giving up, he reflected deeply. He realized that his failure wasn't about his skills as a trader, it was about his ego. Success had gone to his head, clouding his judgment. As Dalio himself later said, "My failure was one of the best things that ever happened to me because it gave me the humility I needed to balance my aggressiveness. I shifted from thinking I'm right to asking how do I know I'm right? The best way to answer that is by engaging with other independent thinkers who see things differently and can stress test my ideas. This mindset shift changed everything." Humbled and wiser, Dalio rebuilt Bridgewater. By 1987, he took another big shot. This time, it paid off massively. His win earned him recognition beyond Wall Street. In 1988, he even appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show in an episode titled "Do Foreigners Own America?", which made him famous. From 1991 to 2005, Bridgewater lost money in only 3 years, and never more than 4%. By comparison, the S&P 500 had 3 down years, including a massive 22% drop in 2002. In 2007, Bridgewater correctly predicted the 2008 financial crisis and profited heavily when the market crashed. After that, enormous institutional investors began pouring money into the fund. By 2013, Bridgewater Associates officially became the world's largest hedge fund, a title it still holds. In 2017, Ray Dalio stepped down as CEO at the peak of his career. Since then, he has dedicated himself to teaching others through books, videos, and talks, emphasizing humility, realism, and grounded decision-making. Ray Dalio's 1982 failure wasn't about lacking talent as a trader, it was about letting success cloud his wisdom. Once he realized this and embraced humility, he turned his career around and built a financial empire. This is why elders always remind us, stay humble, stay grounded, and don't let success get to your head. Let's leave you with that thought. See you all again in the next video.